Hello and welcome back to a Kooky Corner of YouTube. I've got 3 books I'd like to show you that I have recently got. I have not been buying many books because I have been trying to cut down. But World of Books makes it really easy, and I'm not sponsored by World of Books, but they make it really easy for you to pick up secondhand books at a very, very reasonable price. And so sometimes the offers are just too good to miss. Like, for example, this one, which I'm just going to take you through now. This is a Taschen book, and it comes out every so often. It's 150 illustrated. It's called Illustration Now, and the editor is Julius Weidemann, or Weidemann. I don't know how you would say that. So basically, this is eye candy for me. This one came out, I'm trying to find the dates now. Sometimes they put them at the front, sometimes they put them at the back. Let's have a little look. Sometimes you don't get them at all. Here we go. This is 2005, so it's quite an old one, but still very valid. I love this illustration on the front of here. Just fabulous. So inspiration for people, artists, designers who want to have a look at lettering even, or the ways people illustrate things. And I'm fascinated. I love this book so much. So let's have a little look into it. There's a little bit of blurb to read at the beginning. It's in different languages as well, so it's also in French and German, I do believe. So we get into the eye candy. I just love looking through these. They're so inspirational. The different ways you can put illustration together, and the different, obviously, illustrations used throughout our world for different things. But this is, I mean, stunning things like this, kind of unnerving, but I love that. I love things that make you think or make you stop. And some of these beautiful. I mean, look at these beautiful portraits. Absolutely stunning. And you get to know some of the artists who are, sometimes a little bit of blurb on them. This was Gary Baseman. This was the one that I loved. This is off the cover at the front, the artist who did these. So these appealed to me no end. Look at the face on him. I love him. So yes, quite a bit, so that you can look at who the artist is, and then maybe if you're interested, you can go and look into more of their work. So there are many, many different styles, so many. But if you are interested in creating pieces of work, I mean, we're doing index card a day, things like that, you could take inspiration from the lettering specifically, or from the design of it. And, you know, it's just so easy to not copy, but to look at things that appeal to you and try and think of ways that you could put that into a piece of your own with your own style and slant on it. And just looking through a book like this just gives you lots of inspiration. It's the Greg Clark piece. I love him. Very fashionable doggo there going for a walk. But I defy anybody to find anything in here that they just can't click with. I mean, how beautiful. I love this. And I'm thinking of ways you could do pictures like this with cut paper and things. It's just stunning. But yeah, really cool. Fabulous book. I'm not going to show you everything in it because It's nice to discover for yourself, but just to find new artists and illustrators that you like the work of. I love this too. This was Selfridge's ad. So, but the actual line work and the colours, so cool. Anyway, that's that one. So that's Illustration Now. It's a Taschen book, and it is edited by Julius Weidman, or Weidman. Okay, on to the next one. Let me put this one out of the way. This one is called Japanese Paper Embroidery. Now, I did a live with Annie Claxton at the weekend, and we were talking about paper embroidery, and I said I have got something coming up, and I definitely will be doing something on paper embroidery. But this book I have in my collection, it is the Japanese Paper Embroidery by Atsumi Minako Chiba and Mari Kamio. I probably butchered all of those names. It's a Search Press book, and you have templates in here as well that you can cut out if you need to, but it's kind of very self-explanatory. Look at this. I mean, look at this for inspiration. This is beautiful stitch work on paper. How stunning is that? So you get table of contents. I've got drawing with paper embroidery, writing with paper embroidery, creating with paper embroidery, and then you've got the foundations, which all come at the back. So these beautiful little cards here, I think, are absolutely stunning, and something simple that could be done really easily. All you need is your line drawing, and then you can plan it out and on some like stiff card or something. Oh, awesome. And you can bring all other elements into this as well. That's what I like about it. It doesn't have to be just stitching. I love these sketchbooks with the stitched paper fronts. So I've got European paper embroidery. I remember these from when I was young. My auntie went to Spain. Everybody went to Spain in the 70s for some reason, 60s and 70s. And she used to send back these beautiful cards, and they were usually of a Spanish lady, but they'd been stitched into, and they were very, very lovely. But this is a very interesting book. I love these initials that you could, do for a friend for their birthday or whatever. It's just quite a lot of different ways that you can display stuff. So then we go into the bit about how to combine basic embroidery stitches for using within your paper embroidery. You've got some motifs to work with there as well. If you didn't want to design your own, you've got something that takes your eye that's in the book, then you've got plenty of these, and a description of how to do each one in the back, which is very cool. So we will be doing some paper embroidery at some point. I promise in the future that's going to be coming up. But for now, that's the book. It is a Japanese paper embroidery, and I'll just leave it there for a second so you can grab any names or details you want, and it is by Search Press. The last one is one that I am absolutely loving. It is called Mad Hatter, and it's by Ainsley Graylis. Crazy, colourful crochet designs to hook and show off. Well, you can imagine this one appeals to me. You've probably seen my very stripy hood that I have made if you follow me on Instagram. I think I did mention it on the channel at one point as well, and I have done a picture of me wearing said hat in our Discord channel. But this is all on a basis of one basic piece that you then decorate how you want it to be decorated. So obviously you're going to need yarn and stuffing on occasion, and how to crochet. You have a little bit of information here as well, the abbreviations that you're going to use. So the bases is going to be your basic balaclava. I love this idea so much. And then you decorate it however you want it to be. So there are instructions on how to do that, how to do a small, medium, and I presume there's a bucket hat, yes? bucket hat there as well. Tote bags you could decorate. And so the information is in here. Chunky bags, whatsoever. Then we get to the flair part. So you have all these flora, fauna and fungi and instructions on how to do all the little bits that you would then attach to your hat or bag or whatever you want to make. I am really loving, which one was it? The fish. I love that fish. I'd like to do an undersea one. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so sea anemones. Oh, it would be fabulous. There he is, little clownfish. Things like this appeal to me. I am basically this is kind of my dream to wear a hat like this. So I will be making myself one, definitely, without a shadow. I love that. I love this hat with all the mushrooms on it. It's just so beautiful. Also this one, all of the hats. So that's just a little bit of inspiration for you. The coral reef balaclava. Oh my gosh, I can just see me walking down to town with that on. But you can go bucket hat. So if you're a festival lover, you just want a nice sun hat, or you want something with a bit of a statement to it, then this is the book for you. There's a lady herself, Ainsley Greylist, Canadian artist. This book came out this year, so it's brand spanking new. So that is Mad Hatter by Ainsley Greylist. Crazy, colourful crochet designs to hook and show off. Not for everybody's taste, but it is definitely mine. I'm sure there are other people out there who also like this too. So it's a book to look out for. I hope you've enjoyed the 3 books that we've had a look at. So we've got the Mad Hatter, we've got Japanese paper embroidery, and for the artists and illustrators among us, a good look through other artists and illustrators' works. That's all from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, don't forget to show me a thumbs. Also, tell me what you like, which one of these books you'd like if you had to choose. Would you like all of them like me? This is my kind of book haul. A bit of everything. That's all from me. Hope to see you back here very soon with something else. Bye for now.